What's going on, people? It's Treyarch from NextGenTactics, and I've got an update. An update on the update. Yes, for those of you that are aware, and now those of you that aren't aware, you will be aware, the Call of Duty Black Ops patch 1.04 is officially live, and you will all be required to download and update your systems for it. Xbox 360 gamers, story's all the same, no real big deals, same old, same old. You know, your systems are going to run fine for the most part. However, the same story is running for PS3 gamers and I believe for PC gamers as well. This patch has reportedly, and it's kind of early for me to really make a definitive position on this, but everything I've experienced in the last hour of gaming, and I strictly did it to test what the patch is doing and stuff like that, it seems like an utter failure. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. You can't stay in games. It's worse. Yeah, I can see my little, like I have a Astro A40s. So before I couldn't see my little speaker when I was speaking. Oh no, I can't tell if I'm actually talking. And now I can see it, so huzzah! Way to go, Treyarch. Thanks for putting that in there. However, there are epic, colossal issues with hosting now. This was supposed to be fixed with this patch. Now, one thing I did notice, and I was testing it with Bentley, who's our NGT Games manager, and when we were in the game, when I backed out, I could actually take the team. Because before, what happened in PS3, and I'm not sure if it was with PC as well, but when we were gaming, if you wanted to back out of the game, even if you had a full party, it didn't give you the option. It would just say leave game. But now it does say leave with party, which doesn't always work. It does work sometimes, which is better than it was before, which was never. So we're kind of improved there a little bit, although it was supposed to actually fix it. But within an hour of gaming, okay, so I don't even know how many games we played. Crap, I don't know, 10 maybe? 10 maybe? I don't know, around there anyway. It was like 10 minutes a game, because we were playing deathmatch. Anyway, first 3 games. Didn't even get in, crashed. First one, I think, showed full 12 people. Then it went to the, starting in 8, 9, or 9, 8, 7, whatever. Then that froze, and then we got more people going in and out, but you couldn't see them leaving. And then so we were like, okay, whatever. And then it just froze. It just froze, like not the system froze, but like I could still communicate and back out, but the game was going nowhere, and we had allegedly 12 people in there. So we backed out, went into a new game, and then what happened was, I think I tried to get into a game with I only had one person in my party. I went into a game, couldn't pull him in. And we both have NAT open. Both of our NAT types are open. And the problem was, before what they were saying what the problem was people with closed NATs and open NATs. And that's your setting on your console as well. So that was creating conflict. But we're both open, so there should be 0 issues. That's not an issue here. However, several times, couldn't get him into a game. I would go into a thing, he wouldn't be following. If he did, there would be no sound at all from him, and I'm like, okay, back out, of course, didn't always pull him out. So anyway, that being said, then we went into a game, and it started, and within maybe 30 seconds into the game, system froze. So I was like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. So I backed out, and then we played a few more games, and I, honest to God, think in an hour we maybe were able to finish 2 games. The rest of them either froze, kicked us out, host migration failed, and then removed, or we simply couldn't even get into a game. Just constantly going back out, then I'd have to remove myself completely from multiplayer, go back in and then send them an invite, because it wouldn't even let me send them an invite. So we're having constant issues. And I wanted to read that before I read what was said in the actual forums. Now, you can go to any forum right now. This isn't just me. This is me sort of trying to figure it out. I was expecting, I came online and Bentley said, listen, dude, there's a disaster going on right now. People are reporting that it's worse. And I'm like, all right, well, let's just go in. Let's just find out for ourselves. We'll determine if it's good or bad. Because some people exaggerate. Some people are like, blah, blah. And you never know whether it's their internet connection or what. You know what I mean? There's a lot of variables. I have 2 dedicated lines in my house. 2 completely different internet providers. One is LAN or DSL through my phone, and one is a cable DSL. And very, very different. Tried them both. Exact same issues. No difference in there, which is very, very problematic. Anyway, so we went in there and we basically assessed the exact same thing that everyone else is, again, PS3 and PC gamers are complaining about. So I think actually Bentley raged. He was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not playing any more games. So I don't really know. I mean, I hope I can probably get some single player, but I mean, we want to play some game battles for you guys. I think I can probably still get some single player stuff. Maybe that's not a problem. But the whole point of multiplayer and the enjoyment and what it was supposed to, a huge issue was the party system. And the party system is now worse than ever. Completely worse than what it was before. And now we gotta wait. Their basic turnaround time for patches is 1 month. Is a month. So, and the reason why I complain and I whine about this stuff here is because essentially, and I bought Hardened Edition because I had faith in it. And, you know, it's not that I've lost complete faith, but I'm just very, very annoyed with Treyarch right now. I mean, overall, the game, if these, you know, I'll call them minor. If these minor problems were fixed, awesome, no problem. And I was actually really getting into it before this patch came into it. But this patch, honest to God, it put me in a horrible, horrible mood. I'm kind of, you know, chilling from it right now because I'm not playing on it. And I was actually able to get one good game out of it. But that being said, this is unacceptable, man. We're talking about another month, likely another month before this is fixed. Because then they gotta, oh, well, we gotta look at it, and then we gotta do testing. They said 2 weeks or something of it is testing. Dude, don't lie to us. You know what? Josh Olin or whatever friggin' your name is, community manager. You know what? Stop talking to the Xbox gamers. They don't have problems. You know what? Put them aside. Talk to us. What are you doing? What is the issue here? Communicate. You're the community manager. Talk to us. PC and PS3 gamers. That's who you should be talking to right now. Screw the Xbox. They're friggin' playing. I don't care what level of zombies you're on, Josh. Alright? I don't give a shit how well and how much fun you're having. Address the community. We are actually part of the community. I know. There's Xbox, but outside of Xbox, there's actually PS3 gamers and PC gamers. You know what I mean? And there's millions of us. So don't ignore us. And there's a lot of problems. They're saying, oh, they're looking into it. But anyway, 2 weeks of training, they said, or testing rather. They said, well, the Treyarch team, and then it takes 2 weeks of testing. Really, did you test it? Because I'm thinking that you didn't. Because if you tested it, maybe in an environment where, I don't know, where it would actually, you'd be able to do masses or whatever. You know what I mean? How do you test it? You're testing it on 2 computers? Just LAN connector? Like, no, everything's good. There's like 0 connection problems. Really? You know what I mean? Epic fail, and now we're getting ramrodded here, which is a real shame. You know, I'm really enjoying Black Ops, and I've got an Xbox 360, so technically I can play, but I don't care. I always loved PlayStation, and it will always be my #1 console, always, no matter what. But I do have the option, unlike a lot of you guys, where I can go on the Xbox and play it there. And when I do, typically, I mean, other than some host migration problems, which is across the board, you're not going to get rid of that probably ever. But this is bad. This is epically bad. So I encourage every PS3 gamer, every PC gamer to flood the forums in Call of Duty. Put your anger down. Revolt. Because another month turnaround, I can't go on for another month gaming like this and not being able to play with your friends and stuff online. That's absolute horse crap. And we need to stand up and we need to voice this. We need to pound on their door and say, you're not going to take a month. You put this patch out, you screwed up the entire friggin' PS3 and PC communities now, and you will friggin' turn around and you will fix this. You know what I mean? Like, we dropped cash. I'm not spending, I got the Hardened Edition, so it's like 80 or 90 with tax or whatever. I didn't spend $80 or $90 to have a broke-ass game. I paid that money so that I could play a really good game. And you're not giving me that right now. It is a good game, but it's a good game hidden behind this line of fire. You know what I mean? In order to, you've got to keep on getting burned through this fire, and it's not enjoyable. There's this amazing game in behind it, but you got to get rid of it. You got to get rid of those issues. You got to dismantle the bombs, because this is not cool. Treyarch, you're failing huge. You're not failing the Xbox community, but I don't really friggin' care about that. You guys always cater to them anyway. But you're failing. You're failing huge. And if it wasn't for the fact that tons and tons of people, millions and millions of you guys, play Black Ops, I would totally protest and put that game away until you fixed it. I don't have that luxury because I'm a director, so I've got to suck it up and play through the line of fire. But for you, the other gamers, don't struggle through this, man. Put it on there. If we see a drastic decrease in the online community of PS3 and PC gamers, and also flood, I don't care. Normally we never say don't spam, don't spam. Spam the living shit out of their forums. I'm going to put a link there. Sign up to the friggin' website. I want to see their forums explode. Screw this about this, oh no, we're aware of it, no, there's no, oh, they're already aware of it. That's not acceptable. You need to put the pressure on them. You need to come down there with pitchforks and friggin' torches and say, you know what, fix it now. We're not waiting another month for you dill holes to friggin' fix something that you made worse. You're the programmers. The first quasi-patch or whatever came to light, oh, it's probably... could be spider bite. Let's put that away. Anyway, I'm not stopping on this rant. It's a phone. House on fire. Anyway, go there. Go on there. Don't hesitate. Don't just look at this video. I don't even care about the comments. If you're trolling or whatever, I'll just delete it and block you anyway, because I don't have time for your bullshit. But if you're a PS3 gamer, if you're a PC gamer, you need to go on the link. You need to subscribe to their Call of Duty forums, and you need to voice your opinion. Even if it doesn't make sense, even if English isn't your first language, who gives a crap? Put down your disgust. Revolt against this and put the pressure on them to fix it. I don't want to wait another month. This is absolutely ridiculous. We were patient for a certain part. You know, yes, I know I complain and stuff like that. But again, my complaints are valid, and more so right now. I'm ranting and I'm feeling rage because this is unacceptable. This has gone from bad to worse, and it's absolutely unacceptable. Anyway, put it on there. I'm Guns for Hire. That's it. I hope to see the Call of Duty forums explode. Please, please don't ignore this. Go on there and pound on their door. They need to fix this now. Get the latest updates and stay in touch with the NGT community with their all-new Facebook application. Check the description of the video for details.